What if I told you that you could turn any photo into an animated character that battles dragons or travels into space, looking exactly the same across every single scene? Until now, the biggest problem with AI videos has been character consistency. One generation, you look like yourself. The next generation, who knows? That's not a problem anymore. There is now a tool that solves the biggest problem in AI video creation, character consistency, with just a single photo. In today's video, I'm going to show you how Poyo AI's consistent character video feature can transform any photo into multiple videos that maintain perfect consistency across every scene. And it just takes a few clicks. The best part is that you can join Poyo completely for free just by going to the link in the description or going to Pollo.ai in your browser. And it's free to get started. There's no credit card required. Now let's go into my computer and I'll show you exactly how it works. Okay, so we're inside of Poyo. This is the dashboard where you can access everything that this tool can do, which is a lot. You can see we have the AI effects here. We have the different kinds of generations that you can do. We have the community feed where you can see what everyone else is creating with Poyo. In this video, we're going to be exploring one of the most powerful features that is possible with AI. Consistent character generation means that you can tell stories with AI. It means that you can have reoccurring people within your video concepts. It really just takes AI from being something that's fun to experiment with into something that you can actually use in your workflows or use creatively. So much potential. So let's explore how to do that. So inside of Poyo, you see we have the consistent character video button here inside the side menu. So if you click on that, that takes us to this page. This is our feed where you can see everything that you've generated. In my case, I've got a bunch of stuff here because I've used Poyo a lot, but you might not have anything if this is your first time using Poyo. On the side panel here, you can see we have all of the controls that you can use to generate your consistent character videos. So in this video, what I'm going to do is I'm going to upload some images into this section here, and then we're going to do several different generations so you guys can see what's possible, how powerful Poyo is for creating videos. So the most important part of your success here is the images that you upload or use to do these generations. So the first image is going to be your primary subject, whether that's a person or a dog, whatever it is that you're using, it's going to go there. And now you could upload additional images of the same person or subject, and it'll give you the AI more references for what the person should look like. You might get a little bit more accurate generation every single time. But that's not all you can do. You can actually add additional subjects. So let's say you have your primary subject was a person, and then you want them to hold a coffee mug. So the second image could be a coffee mug, and then the third image could be a background or a scene, however you want to present them, right? Whether that's at a park or in an office, whatever it is. So let me get some images in here. Okay, so for this example, we have a woman here in a jean jacket, and then we have an ice cream cone, and then we have a beach, right? So the prompt that I wrote is the girl walks along a sandy beach enjoying her ice cream. So now beneath that, we have the option to choose some aspect ratios. We'll do 16:9. And then for video length, you can choose up to 8 seconds. We're going to do 4 so it'll generate quicker. And then beneath that, you can choose the resolution. You can do 720p or 1080p. Now, some things to keep in mind here is that depending on how long the video is and how high of a resolution it is going to determine how many credits you use from your account to do this generation. We're going to do 720 because we're just experimenting, and we'll do 4 seconds. That way the generations will be quick, and I can show you guys a lot of examples. Beneath that, we have the option to select a motion range. I generally recommend that you let the AI make that decision with the auto selection here. But if you want a lot of movement and you're not getting it, then you could select the large, and that will allow you to get more movement out of the subject in your videos. For this example, we're just going to leave it on auto. Now, beneath that, we have public visibility and copy protection. If you haven't seen any of our other videos, what that means is that the public visibility being toggled off means it won't show up inside the explore section, which is what I showed you at the very beginning of this video. So if you don't want people to see what you generated, leave that off. But if you want to share it, turn it on. And then the copy protection only really applies if you're going to be sharing your videos publicly. So if you generate something and you don't want the assets, so that would be the prompt or the original images that you use to make the generation, if you don't want those shared, then you want this toggled on. But if you don't have your exports publicly visible, then it doesn't really matter. So let's click generate and get that one started. Now we're going to get another one started. For this example, we have this old man reading a paper, and we have a prompt here that says, an elderly man enjoys breakfast, savoring each bite. The camera gently zooms in on his contented smile. So that's some good details for the AI to work with in the generation. We'll leave all the other settings the same, and we'll click create. And now here we have a man in a white shirt, and we have a latte, I guess. And for this example, we have the prompt, a young man savors coffee, eyes closed in bliss. The camera slowly pans to capture his relaxed demeanor. For this example, I want to show you something else that we can do. So let's say you're not sure how to write a prompt. So what you can do is you can go to generate with AI, and you can click right here, and you can let AI think about how to improve your prompt. So as you can see, there's a bunch of options here to choose from. You can generate more if you want, and then we can just pick one of these that we want to use. So let's select that one, and it will import that prompt into the field here, and then you can use that in your generation. Again, you just click create, and that will get started. Okay, now we have an image of a baby in the snow and this cute white kitten, okay? And we have the prompt, an adorable toddler laughs, tossing snow at a playful cat. The camera circles them, right? So we have a little bit of camera movement built into the prompt, which is really important because it helps you get the final video that you really are looking for, right? So for this example, we're going to leave the settings the same, and we're going to click create. Okay, so now we have a lot of generations in progress. I'm going to let the AI get to work generating all of these different videos, and then we'll check them out. So I'll cut to the finished videos as soon as they are ready to be viewed. And then we can go through all of them and talk about how the AI performed. Okay, so Pollo is done generating our videos, and guys, these are incredible. So first off, let's open up this first one. So we used this image of this woman, the ice cream, and the beach. And look what we got. This is an image of that exact woman walking on a beach with an ice cream cone. In this case, 2 ice cream cones, which I guess the AI thought was better than 1 ice cream cone. I have to agree. It's a 4-second video, 720p, and the 16:9 aspect ratio. We generated it in 720p, but Pollo can actually upscale these videos very easily if you click this button here, and we can create a 4K version in just a few clicks that you can go use in your 4K video projects. You can also regenerate if you didn't like the result. Honestly, I think I'm happy with everything in this generation. There's not really anything wrong. Maybe her mouth expression could use a little bit of work there. It's a little bit awkward, but I think in general, this is a really impressive final video. This is something you could absolutely use in a project. Now, I do also want to mention there's a few more controls here, so you can copy this link and share it with anyone. You can share it to social media, and you can also go here, these 3 little dots, to choose download with or without a watermark. And if you want, you can favorite it. So now let's look at the next generation. So this is the old man that we saw earlier reading a paper, and you know, it only had 1 image to work with, but look how spot on this was. So you can see we got a nice slow cinematic zoom in, and he's interacting with his paper, and overall the shot is just really engaging. I do think there's a little bit of an issue here in the hand. It looks like his espresso cup kind of appears out of nowhere. I'm sure if you did another generation, you could get a version that didn't have that issue for sure. And overall, the quality on this is remarkable. Next, we have this man and a coffee cup as well. This, as you can see, was just a simple white background, but we gave him a black coffee cup with coffee in it, of course. And as you can see in this example, we have him drinking his black coffee cup. Of course, now the only dilemma is you can see there's a second coffee cup in front of him. If this video is accurate, you wouldn't want him to be drinking 2 coffee cups right on top of each other. So that's a little bit of an issue there. A lot of times you're gonna have to do multiple generations to get a perfect example because the AI is guessing. It's trying to figure out the best solution, and sometimes it's gonna get it wrong. So in this example, there's 2 coffee mugs, and if you did this again, you probably wouldn't get 2 coffee mugs. Regardless of that, you can see some amazing details. The blur in the background is perfect. The way the camera moves is very nice, and the quality is so realistic. Again, it's in 720p, but we can upscale with 1 click. Now, finally, we have this image of a baby. As you can see, the original, the baby's in this purple suit, and there's a cute little white cat. In the final video, we got a baby playing in the snow, but this time it's with a little cute cat. The AI even got the eye color of the cat right, it looks like, as you can see that right there. I mean, this is just remarkable. If you wanted to tell a story about a baby and a cat, you could do this. You can make multiple different scenes where they are, going on an adventure in the snow. Okay, so now I've changed the prompt slightly to an adorable toddler running in the snow being playfully chased by a cat. The camera circles them. So I'm gonna let this generation run, and then we'll see what kind of results we get, okay? Okay, so I went ahead and generated a second one as well. They're both completed, and let's check them out. So we asked it to generate a video of a kitten chasing the toddler, and as you can see here, this is a great example of that, but the cat isn't quite the same color as the original cat. Once the cat turns around, it actually turns a bit wider, but in general, it's not a perfect match. In our second video here, we have the same characters, except the cat is more accurate to the original image that we provided, the white. See it a little bit bigger here, and we get them walking together in the snow, and then the cat turns around to kind of chase the baby. There's not as much movement, not as much chasing as we might have hoped for in the prompt, but in general, this is another great example. The cat actually has some nice movement to it. It looks much more realistic than I would have predicted. It looks really convincing, and the baby's smile and everything is just great, with the camera kind of slowly panning around them. Just a really great cinematic shot. So, you could piece this video together with this original one, and they would totally tell a story. This is a story about a baby having a snow day, right? And here's the scene of them sitting in the snow after they've been running around in the snow. It's just a great way to tell stories with AI. I mean, this only took a few minutes to generate both of these videos, both very usable videos. We can quickly upscale these by clicking here. We can make a 4K version, and we can then create a 4K video project that just all in one, all inside this Poyo tool. We can do everything that we need to do. And this is not all that Poyo does. So we can create consistent characters, but we can also generate text to video, videos, image to video, videos. We can use a bunch of different AI effects here to create so many creative things. We also have anime generation specifically. So if you want to create stylized anime, you can do that. And then if you want to use some of the video editing tools like our upscaler, you can go to the AI tools tab, and you can use these tools to further enhance the things that you create. All in all, Poyo is an amazing all-in-one tool that you have to check out. And there you have it. Now you know how to create professional quality, consistent character videos using Poyo. If you haven't already, make sure you go sign up. Don't wait to try this amazing tool for yourself. Just head over to Pollo.ai or use the link in the description to get started. As I said earlier, it's 100% free, no credit card required to get started and to create your first generations. And you'll be able to start creating your own consistent characters in just minutes. Like and subscribe if this video helped you out, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on future tutorials. Poyo can do so many different things. Here are some more tutorials that we've created that I think you will really love that show you how to use Poyo even better. Until next time, keep creating, guys, and I will see you in the next one.